Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Oh my goodness. Talk about a basketball game that we just witnessed out there, man. Holy shit. That was incredible. Man, oh man. Appreciate you guys in the chat. The New York Knicks beat the Indiana Pacers 114 to 113, ladies and gentlemen. Funk Flex DJ bomb in the building, man. Appreciate you guys in the chat, man. I still can't believe the Knicks pulled that off, man. I mean, Jalen Brunson, game winner. I mean, they knocked him on the floor the previous possession. I mean, you poke the bear, man. Andrew Nemhard, you knock him on the floor, it's a game winner in your face, man. How about that? How about that? How about that to, bow down? Come on, man. Come on, Knicks fans. Are we kidding me, Knicks fans, right now? Are we serious right now? Oh, man. This is the type of win that tells you everything about this team, right? This is the type of win that tells you everything about this team. Short-handed, dead legs, endless travel, Vegas to Indy, back-to-back tomorrow. NBA got to fix that, by the way. And still, Knicks go down by as much as 13, probably even more. And they still walk into Indiana and rip this game out. They ripped it from them. Indiana should have won this game, right? Knicks had all the excuses in the world already built up, man. I circled this game as a trap game. The Knicks had all the excuses in the world to lose this game. And quite frankly, if the Knicks lost this game, I would have gave them a pass. I would have been like, whatever. Move on to Philadelphia. It is what it is. But tonight showed you what this Knicks team is about, man. It showed you what they're about. So many contributions all around from this unit. I'm so proud of the guys. So proud of Tyler Kolek's leap this year, man. I mean, are we serious? This is the type of game that you remember for a while, man. This was one of my favorite wins thus far this season. Yeah, we just won the cup, right? But this win told me everything I needed to know about this Knicks team, man. They're legit. They're real. They're real. We could have chalked this up as a loss, right? Yes, the Pacers, they stink. But the New York Knicks, in the fourth quarter, obviously Jalen Brunson's game winner helped that, and OG Anunoby steal at the end helped that. But, I mean, guys, Tyler Kolek, the leap is here, man. The leap is here. Tyler Kolek has been unreal. All he needed was playing time. Knicks fans were right about Tyler Kolek. We were right about Tyler Kolek, Knicks fans. Let's give a round of applause for us Knicks fans. All he needed to do was play. All he needed to do was play. And I apologize for putting him in Jose Alvarado trades. I do. I apologize, man. That's why I'm not a GM. Tyler Kolek's sophomore leap is legit. It's real. And a career night from Tyler Kolek after he had a career night in Vegas, which quote unquote didn't count towards the stats. But his dribble penetration just allows the New York Knicks to generate easy buckets. And he's been incredible, man. Yuri says Tyler Kolek is balling. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Once again, smash the like, subscribe. Shout out to everyone on X. Look, yeah, the Pacers aren't good, right? The Pacers aren't good. I don't care, man. These are the types of, again, chalk this up to a lose. These are the types of games when you lose when you're tired. When you're thin, when nothing comes easy. Pacers magged ball there in that fourth, right? Magged ball. Every time the Knicks would answer, the Pacers would answer. OG Anunoby up into the fourth quarter was terrible. Up into the fourth quarter. Then he hit back-to-back threes, good defensive possessions, and none other than the game-winning steal for OG Anunoby. That is just the mindset of this Knicks team, man. Next possession. It's always the next possession. Man, salute to every single one of you guys in here, man. What a freaking win for the New York Knicks. Buzzer beater, what's going on? I haven't seen you in here in a while. This is fun, guys. This is really fun. It wasn't a pretty win. It was pretty when Brunson hit that game winner, right? But this was tough. This showed me that this Knicks team is connected, right? We're connected as a unit. Guys come in, Diawara starting for the first time, right? Jameson's impressive, man. He's impressive. Impresses me. Built like a tank. If you need someone to set a pick, put him in a game, right? If you need someone to grab a rebound, put him in a game. This team is building something, ladies and gentlemen. This team is building something. This team believes, and nights like this, that's how special seasons start. That's how special runs start. Are nights like tonight, ladies and gentlemen, right? Nights like tonight is exactly how special things happen. And a night like tonight just showed me that, this Knicks team is special. So I still can't believe they won that game, guys. What a freaking victory for the squad, man. What a victory, man. Appreciate you guys in the chat once again. As always, shout out to you guys over on X as well. Mambo says, now the Pacers don't stink. They're still a hell of a team. Yeah, look, we knew this was not going to be a layup, right? We knew this was not going to be the layup. Pacers still got really good talent on their team. Nembhard dropped 31. I mean, you could have called it. 31 for Nembhard, Siakam 26, Mathurin 16. But guys, this Knicks team, right? Jordan Clarkson again, 29 minutes, 5 a night from 3 from Jordan Clarkson. Timely buckets for Jordan Clarkson again. The Knicks had no business winning this game, right? They could have mailed it in. In fact, I saw the injury report, and it felt like they were mailing it. I'm like, okay, this is a good opportunity for us to see the young guys, to us to see Diawara. Hopefully, Yabusele can do something. He's not, by the way. Hukporti grab some big board rebounds in that late in the fourth. Diawara. I really do think, I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to take a year. I don't know if it's going to take 2 years. I believe in Diawara. I think he's going to be a really good player in this league. Active. Handling is already there for his size, which is insane. OG Anunoby, again. Up until the fourth quarter, he was like playing like crap. Right? And I would have gave him a pass. I would have been like, look, man. Questionable coming into this game. He won us the damn cup. Like, I'm cool. Hits those threes in a fourth. Game-sealing defensive play. Mikal was awesome, right? And then Jalen Brunson. Game-winning shot in Nembhard's grill, right? 3, by the way. Didn't want to go for the 2. We wanted to win this game. Let's go for the 3. Let's go home. Let's hop on the plane in a couple hours. Let's go to New York and let's celebrate with our crowd tomorrow night in Madison Square Garden. This win just embodied what this Knicks team is about, man. Embodied. Trey Jameson off the bench. I want to shout him out. 18 minutes, 5 points. I thought he was really good. Guys, Trey Jameson is really impressive. I thought all 18 minutes of Trey Jameson were active, physical, right? He got on those goggles, right? Which is, I love that look, by the way, for some reason. Clarkson was amazing. And Tyler Kolek, man. Tyler Kolek, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. He has arrived. He has arrived.
Blocked from behind by Kolek.
All he needed was playing time. All he needed was playing time. And I put the thumbnail for Tyler Kolek. This was prior to Jalen Brunson's game winner, by the way. But I feel like he deserved it because he is having a career season. And his leap has been truly a joy to witness and truly a joy to watch. And many Knicks fans knew this was in here for him, for the young player, right? Many Knicks fans knew this was here for him. This was in there. 16 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 11 assists, 6 rebounds in 26 minutes, 2 offensive rebounds, tenacious defense. Yeah, he's a point guard, so he's going to turn the ball over a lot. I don't care about that. 2 turnovers for Kolek. He's handling the ball a lot. He's going to turn the ball over a lot. Yeah, he had a bad turnover in this game. I don't care. He'll learn and grow. Right? He'll learn and grow. Shout out to the members in here once again. But, man, yeah, Prezi. Shout out to Jameson, man. Jameson was awesome. Isaiah says it's too bad that Jameson's on a two-way. He can't play that much. He can't play that much NBA level games for us, man. Look, he's awesome, man. For what he provided tonight, he did exactly what we needed from him, right? Yo, Alpha, what's going on? Appreciate you guys in the chat once again. Appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for rocking with me. Big Taz says, yo, Clunch Brunson said, take that. Darlene says Jordan Clarkson was balling too. Yes, he was. Tony's in the chat. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Simon, just Rover. Man, chemistry is key for us. Yes, man. I mean, double bang too for Mike Brown, right? Double bang for Mike Brown. On a random night, December 18th, double bang for Mike Brown for Jalen Brunson. But going back to Tyler Kolek, man, I mean, guys, did we think it would get to this point? I didn't think it would get to this point. I thought he'll be like good for us, but they got to rethink the trade deadline now. He's our backup point guard. Like he's the backup. He's proven to me. Yes, it's been a small sample size, but the dude has balls. Like he has that it factor. You can't really quantify that. You can't really there's no stat to judge, but when a player has it, you see it. And with Kolek, I see that. I see that in him. Nothing scares him. He's not afraid of the big moment. And it's just a treat to have him on the court with Jalen Brunson to take the ball out of Brunson's hands, right? It takes the pressure off of Jalen Brunson and makes Jalen Brunson this off-ball guard, and he doesn't have to, bring the ball up every time down the court. And that's what Tyler Kolek allows within this offense. And we saw that a lot tonight. And he closed again. His vision has always been incredible. Like, we knew this last year, right? I still can't wrap my head around how this man never played last year, right? Never played. Got the rookie treat, never played, never really touched the court. There was mind-boggling, right? But everything happens for a reason. We can't go back in history. I'm just happy that he's playing, and he's becoming the point guard off the bench that we need, and he's starting to do more than just handle the ball, and he's starting to score. He's starting to make plays defensively. The kid has it, man. And I'm just so happy that he's finally playing consistent minutes for this basketball team, and it contributed to a cup win and a big win tonight against the Indiana Pacers. When, quite frankly, the Knicks had no business winning this game. None. Pacers would go up big. Knicks will come back. Pacers went up big, and I'm like, all right, whatever. The Knicks fought all the way back. Big plays from Mikel, right? Kolek. Then obviously Brunson, the dagger, after dribbling the ball off his foot the possession. I'm like, oh, man. OG Anunoby fouled Siakam. I'm like, oh, that's it. No. What a win, guys. What a win, man. What a win. Appreciate you guys in the chat, man, once again. Shout out to the boys, man. I can't believe we won that game, man. Can't believe we won that game. Yuri says Kolek earned that backup point guard spots. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He has it, man. He has it. He has it. Yabba dabba doo. Yeah, man. We'll get to him a little later in the post game, man. I mean, I want to celebrate this win. I want to say good things about the Knicks, and then obviously we'll talk about the negative, which is mainly Yabusele, who's just been a disaster for this basketball team. I mean, I can't believe it, man. In the first quarter, man. We'll talk about it a little later, but geez Louise, man. What a game, man. And to think that this Knicks team isn't whole yet, man. Jesse says that game was far more entertaining than what I expected. Bonus points for the bench beating the Pacers, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Tony says Coach Tibbs is a effing moron. Oh, man. Oh, man. El Figgy says Tyler Kolek has shut down the Dennis Schroeder rumors. Right? Look, obviously you still want to improve your team, but I think the Knicks need to transition into, all right, let's get a backup big or a wing in here. Like I think we could kind of trust Kolek. I'm starting to really trust him in a big spot. And Kolek wasn't Big East Player of the Year for no reason. Yeah, you look well said. For no reason he wasn't a big, he's good. He's good. And look, the Knicks saw the vision, man. I mean, let's be real. They signed him to what, the most guaranteed money for a second round pick, which is the reason why I was confused last year with the non-playing time for Kolek. Like, you want him to play through the growing pains and go through the grind. And look, maybe Tyler Kolek is going to later in his career, or maybe later in the season, is going to thank Tom Thibodeau for making him the player that he is today. Right? We see that in the NBA a lot. This is not throwing shade at Tibbs. Maybe Tyler Kolek is going to thank Tibbs for, not playing him and made him a better player. But all I can speak on is his play as of late, and it's been unreal. Like, it's been really good. Grilled says Kolek is the future. Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is. Eddie says this coach gives everyone a chance. All-Star voting has started. Yes, vote for your New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. Vote for your New York Knicks. What a freaking game from the New York Knicks tonight as they beat the Indiana Pacers 114-113. They are now 19-7 on the season. Should be 20-7, by the way. Starting to win some games on the road. 6-6 away from the Garden, and we have a back-to-back tomorrow, right? Which is why Josh Hart did not play. Karl Anthony Towns did not play, right? Anunoby was questionable coming into tonight. 34 minutes for him. Big fourth quarter for OG. Brunson, 34 minutes, 25 points for Brunson. He's been playing a lot, right? You want to kind of try to scale back Jalen Brunson's minutes, but, man, loud and clear says OG Anunoby will be an all-star this year. Let's go. Hell of a four for OG. Hell of a fourth. And Clarkson, let's not, gloss over Clarkson, because, the Cup game and tonight, he's looked like sixth man of the year, Jordan Clarkson. He's the 18 points were needed tonight from Jordan Clarkson. Needed. And he's starting to hit his open threes, right? Which is what we love, because he started to miss his open threes a little bit the past couple of weeks, but hit his open threes, 3 rebounds, 29 minutes. All 18 points for Jordan Clarkson were needed tonight. But again, I keep circling around to, look, Tyler Kolek, A+ game. Jordan Clarkson, A+ game. Daddy A got in the game for 4 minutes and got yelled at by Mike Brown at the half court line. And I'm assuming that's because he didn't use his body to contest a layup. Daddy A is just, I guess he's not it. He hasn't been it. Diawara has leapfrogged him in the rotation. Jamison, I would give him an A. I would give 18 physical, tough minutes for Jamison. 5 points, 5 boards, had an and one. Nice and one. First points of the season for Trey Jamison tonight. Shout out to Trey. Shout out to Trey. Gershon Yabusele, man.
Bruh.
I I mean, it's I mean, that has been a disaster. That signing has been a disaster, right? Can we all admit that? Loud and Clear says Daddy A's barbecue chicken. Yeah. The Yabusele signing has been really bad for the Knicks. Really bad. Like, it's like he lost his powers. Like a different player, man. Like, he can't jump, can't shoot. He made a three tonight, but all three other threes were hitting the backboard. 2 turnovers, just looking like a deer in the headlights. Like, he just looked like, I think El Figgy said, he's just not built for this system at all. And that's a bad signing so far. It's December 18th, and he has no trade value right now. None. He has no trade value. Daddy has no trade value. Tyler Kolek to the moon, by the way. And you're not going to get anything for Yabu. You're not. Next year is a player option for $6 million. All the Knicks can do is hope that he turns this around. Right? All you can do is hope that he turns this around. Right? Just, I mean, that's all I can hope for, because the confidence just isn't there with him out there. And that's why he only played 11 minutes. First quarter he's just made turnover. It's just not. He can't hand the ball off. It's just his vision is. I mean, it's just not. Look clunky out there with him. So I'd give him D- tonight. Right. I'll be kind for him to him. But look, Brunson, I give everyone, like, honestly, even Diawara, just the activity, the first tip-off, you saw Mohamed Diawara right off the gate, fast break layup. And I'm like, man, like, again, I don't know how long it'll be, but when we get to the point where Diawara is like a really good basketball player, I just see, like, I have so much confidence that he's going to be really good in the NBA. Like, hopefully, we'll see. I just see it in him. Like, I just see it in him. Now, you can see the work ethic, and the Knicks coaches love him. You just see it in him. And it maybe not, give him a couple years. He's still super young, still super raw. There's a reason why he started, man. And I just love what we're seeing so far. Yeah, he had 2 turnovers, but growing, let him learn. Let him learn. Knicks kind of got turnover happy a little bit in this game. 16 turnovers, and the New York Knicks are one of the best in the league amongst not turning the ball over, right? And look, OG was like, for the first 3 quarters, OG couldn't hit anything. He was 0-5 from 3, missing free throws, 4-7 from the free throw line, right, for OG Anunoby. He had 3 turnovers. And then it wasn't until that fourth quarter, right? Let me pull up the exact stats for OG Anunoby in that fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Once again, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, all the good stuff. Once again, thank you for rocking with me on this Thursday night. Happy holidays to every single one of you guys out there. Fourth quarter, OG Anunoby, 9 minutes, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 foul. Let's go. Big fourth quarter for OG, right? So, hell of a game from the guys, man. Like, I'm one of those games where, like, you remember, you do. Look, Pacers are 6-21, guys, right? 6-21. Again, Knicks had all the excuses in the world built up to lose this game. Guys, I wasn't going to kill them if they lost. I wasn't, right? But they didn't lose. Special year coming. Special year we're happening right now. Prezi says Daddy A is soft like cotton. Oof. Bruh. Grilled says easy to be good on a sorry Sixer team. Talking about Yabu. Yeah, former team tomorrow coming into the Garden. El Figgy says Daddy A just plays all out Daddy A just plays Ole out there on defense. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't read what you were saying. Nova Knicks, baby. Should have kept Precious for what we got for Yabu. At this point, yeah, man. We should have, right? Like that looks like a bad signing, man. And let's face it. Jordan Clarkson was a no-brainer. But considering the Knicks are in the first apron and are really hamstrung on what they can do, they need Yabusele to turn this around. They do. Yeah, I mean, you can't get rid of him. Next year, he's going to pick up the option if he continues to play like this. He's going to pick up the $6 million player option. Right? You just need to figure out a way to one, get his confidence up. Two, run an offense when he's out there to make it easier for him. Although some of the mistakes are just on him. Like, it's just stupid mistakes. Right? But we'll see. Hopefully it turns. He's just been bad, man. Prezi says, I trade Yabu for open bag of pork rinds. You guys are cold. Jesse says, I had high hopes for Yabu. Had a good summer. Gave him the benefit of the doubt earlier, but we need to talk someone into taking him off our hands. Maybe if we throw the Washington pick. Yeah, man. I mean, that's where it gets kind of queasy for me when you're trading Yabusele just to get him off the books and you're attaching an asset to that. I don't know if I would do that. So yeah, I don't know if I would do that. But look, Knicks, they're short. Look, no Deuce. Shamit's still out. And it's going on a month now for Shamit, or no. When did Shamit get hurt? Or did they say he was going to be reevaluated in January? Shamit should be back in January, sometime in January. So, Prezi says Diawara will be all right when the NBA game slows down for him. I was like someone put a battery in his backpack. Don't group me in with my man Daddy. All French players are on whack. Yeah. Man, Chris Gotti says Daddy might actually be worse than Kevin Knox. Just hasn't been. I mean, still super young, but you see the difference when Daddy is out there and when Diawara's out there. Like you see the difference. Diawara is just so much more active. The handling is better than Daddy. Daddy may have a better shot, but Diawara does so many other things well. Defense is one of them. You just see the difference, and that's exactly why Mike Brown has been playing Diawara over him, right? McCullough got in there for a couple of minutes. El Figgy says Jameson, check. Okporty, check. Kolick, triple check. Watch Yabu score 24 versus Sixers. 4 more rebounds for Tyler Kolick, and it is a triple dub. Career night for Tyler Kolick. 16 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, and Jalen Brunson shouted him out at the end of the game. Jalen Brunson said he played like crap. He said he had a terrible game, and that was with the game winner. So you're starting to see contributions from the other guys. Remember, the guys that I was having trouble with trusting, Clarkson, Kolick. But, I mean, Kolick has it, guys. Like, I feel like I know this is premature. It's December 18th. We still got a long way to go. But he's starting to play more. He's starting to get consistent minutes. He's starting to be efficient, right? 11 assists. And he's starting to be physical on defense. Team defense. Use your body. You're smaller than the guys out there, so you have to be smarter than them. And that's exactly what Tyler Kolick offers. He's smart. He's a smart basketball player, right? And the Knicks have a lot of them. A lot of smart basketball players on our team. But, yeah, man, you're starting to see the trends here, man. Picking his spots. I mean, the confidence. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy that, watching a player blossom in front of our eyes is, like, cool to see, right? Like, watching him grow. And us Knicks fans were screaming to play him more last year. And I was on it. You guys know, I was like, most of us were on here. Like, why isn't Kolick playing? You know, why isn't Kolek playing? Play Kolek back-to-back night in February last year. I mean, why isn't Kolek play Kolek? Play the kid. No, we didn't get it, and this is like, I like it. It's just really really cool to see that he's playing really well for this team. Woody says, let's see, after 45 games, we're good for now. Look, the New York Knicks are playing really good basketball right now. Really good basketball right now. Like, really, really, really good basketball right now. Like, the Cavs are reeling. The New York Knicks are on the rise, right? Bring up the standings for a quick second, right? Once again, appreciate you guys in the chat. The Knicks are 9-1 in their last 10, right? Again, cup game doesn't count, right? So we can't count it, right? We can't count it. On the Pistons' ass, but it's the Knicks and the Pistons right now at the top of the East. Detroit's 21-5. They won 4 straight. Knicks are rolling, man. 13-1 in the Garden. Starting to win on the road, right? And quite frankly, the way this Knicks team is playing right now, we can definitely catch the Pistons. Definitely. And it's only December. Remember, the last couple of years, we haven't hit a stride until January. It took us, right? It's only December, and we still have some improvements to work on, believe it or not. But, you know, with the guys coming back, no Mitch tonight, no Mitch, no Hart, no Cat, no problem. And it just feels good beating the Indiana Pacers. Like, I just want to say that. It feels good just to beat them. Because, yeah, we could have made excuses losing this game. But there's no excuses, honestly. I mean, we could have made all the excuses for this next team, but it just feels good beating a Pacers team who has knocked you out of the playoffs in 2 straight seasons. Yes, they're injured, but they still had some of their really good pieces. Nembhard, was hurting the Knicks tonight. He was really good for the Knicks. Siakam as well. So it just feels good beating the Pacers, right? That's like the icing on the cake. And when Jalen Brunson hits the game winner in Nembhard's face, I haven't posted the game winner in the chat yet. Here it is. Man, oh man. Sorry, bear with me for 1 second. Boom. Jalen Brunson, game winner. Let's just relive this moment, right? Oof. Step back. Oof. Guard better. Guard better. Guard better. The captain, man. You can always count on the captain. Whew. You can always count on the captain, man. Mavs up 18 on the Pistons in the third quarter. Knicks could be 1 game behind by tomorrow. Let's go. Two games behind Detroit, 4th in the NBA, 1st in the Atlantic, and some fans are still complaining. Guys, if some fans are complaining, they just like to complain. They just like to be miserable. Like, people like to complain, right? Loud and Clear says the Cavs are cheeks. Man, the fall off in Cleveland has been they're in the play-in. They're 15-13. That's crazy. Like, they're 15-13. The fall off in Cleveland, like, Cavs fans were talking reckless to us. Reckless. Let's get to the Discord. Once again, hop in the Discord if you want to call into the show. We've got Yuri waiting in the Discord. Let's see what Yuri has to say.
Yo,
Yuri, welcome to the Knicks Nation post-game show.
Oh man, welcome, Ant.
What's going on?
Doing good. I'm doing good. Yo, what a comeback! What a comeback!
Unreal comeback, man.
You were not supposed to win this game. This was a trap game of the trap games that I've ever seen.
Yep.
3 starters out, right? At's out. Mitch is out. Hart's out. They basically got beat by the G League Knicks.
Look. You
let
still
me
had
tell
your
you
captain
something.
out there, right?
And
So
you still had Cap out there
yeah,
who said it himself, I was pure garbage tonight.
yep.
Brunson called him out himself. I was pure garbage tonight. He still hits a three. Hey, Nemhard. Yeah, it felt good to get a win over that. You
It did
poked the
right.
bear.
Yep.
Don't poke the bear.
Knocked him on his ass to play before. Knicks had to call a timeout because Jalen
Before it
Brunson
got
was
blown up, because I saw Trey Jemison was about to deck the crap out of him.
yeah. And Jalen Brunson was wincing a little bit. Mike Brown called a timeout. You saw him talking to Rick Brunson like, "Oh, should we have called that timeout?" But they regrouped, and I mean, come on. I mean, what a tough shot for JB, and it's just in your mouth, Nemhard, in your mouth.
I'll just say, Pascal's got the most annoying whistle I've ever seen on the planet.
Dude's on the floor
Is
like
that
80% of the game, by the way. Pascal.
I'm like, is that a foul? Is that a foul?
Apparently, all you have to do is fall on the floor, Yuri.
Like JB did.
Yeah. What a game.
Kolek, man. I can't talk anything about Kolek, man. I'll eat my words, eat my heart out. Kolek, I'm sorry, brother. You just needed the minutes.
Yep.
I pushed you to the side, thinking you didn't play any defense. Nah, you played defense tonight. You've been playing defense, but I'm happy to see Kolek's development. I really, really am.
All right, so before the game winner, Brunson said, quote, "I'm getting this win," end quote, before walking out on the floor.
You serious?
So prior to the game winner,
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brunson said, "I'm getting this win," and then goes on to hit a three to win the game for the New York Knicks.
Yo, Brunson's that guy.
That guy, man, that
But
dude. Wow.
he told Mike Brown straight up, don't worry about it.
Wait,
That's a captain. That's a captain. And Trey Jemison got Defensive Player of the Game.
he did?
Yep.
Oh, man. Shout out to
Like
Trey.
Trey Jemison, the Defensive Player of the Game.
Dude.
Tyler OG could have easily gotten it, even area. But Trey's communication and physicality in that second half was off the charts.
Man, shout out to Trey. He was awesome, man. And
I want to thank the Lord for Tyler Kolek. This was JB for playing the way he's playing and saving me.
for real, man. Kolek has been awesome. I mean, the guy stepped up tonight. Trey, even Huck Porty with some big rebounds, right? And look, Knicks had no business winning this one, but they did. And now we got Philly tomorrow, and you're back home. They're not going to hang the banner, right? They're probably going to have a little speech prior to the game about winning the NBA Cup and celebrate.
I hope the rest of the starters play.
I think they will. But let's go. Yuri, appreciate the call.
Yo, I gotta say one thing, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know there was a lot of Giannis talk throughout the last few weeks. Knicks responded and say, yo, you don't need Giannis. He could stay in freaking Milwaukee. How do you deal with it? You just play through adversity.
Yep.
This is a gritty team, man. This is reminding me of the 2023-2024 Knicks. This is gritty.
They're playing well.
Straight
They're
gritty.
playing well, Yuri. Appreciate the call, Yuri.
It's true.
Shout out to Yuri in the chat as well. Just give it up to Yuri. Yeah, look, the Knicks are playing well. We obviously it matters in the playoffs. We got to wait and see what happens in the playoffs. But I feel like this Knicks team right now is piling up a lot of wins. They're piling up a lot of big wins, right? Obviously winning the NBA Cup against a good Spurs team. And they're playing as a unit with guys down. Different guys are stepping up. Now you're seeing Tyler Kolek blossom in front of our eyes, which is like really exciting and really promising for me. And, you know, this next team can go really far, but let's get there. Yeah, let's get to April, let's get to May, and let's see it in April and May, and I feel like we will. But the thing about Giannis, right? I think he's gonna get traded, but I think if you're the New York Knicks, you don't do that you don't do that now. I think the Knicks are in a really good spot, like really good spot. I think if this New York Knicks team goes far, gets to the NBA Finals, right, and lose or win a tough matchup against, you know, the Thunder, for instance, or they win, Giannis talk is done. But if the New York Knicks don't get to the finals, don't reach the finals, then in the summer, you bring back up the Giannis talks. I think they're in a good spot no matter what. So, but right now, let's live in the moment. Let's not worry about Giannis, but they're playing really well. They're playing for their coach. They're playing for their team. And let's see where they can bring. Let's see how far we can go, right? El Figi says, Jackson's such a fake tough guy. I'm glad Hartenstein backhanded him when we were in the playoffs 2 years ago. Grilled Mouth says, Josh's fingers stink. Bruh. If you guys don't know what he's talking about, man, yeah. I'm sure most of you in the chat know what Grilled Mouth is talking about, right? Tomorrow's game in the Garden will be rocking. Yes, it will. Mitch versus Embiid. I'm trying to see if the Knicks haven't posted the Trey Jameson picture yet. But, man, shout out to Trey winning the Defensive Player of the Game. And shout out to the Knicks for giving it to him because he was really, really good for the for us tonight. Let's get to some of these comments, some of these quotes. Brown said Brunson. This is the quote I was referencing. Brown said I can't even talk tonight. Brunson said, I'm getting this win before walking out on the floor. Brown replied, you do you. Man, oh man. Trey Jameson won Defensive Player of the Game. Let's go. Brown on Tyler Kolek. He impacted the game. There it is. He impacted the game on both ends of the floor. Yes, he did. Shout out to Tyler Kolek. No sound. Sorry for that, guys. No sound. No interview sound that I see so far. Just what guys, what this was a New York Knicks win, right? And we're good, man. Like it's time to start like having high hopes and high expectations for this team. Was it bumpy in the beginning? Yes, it was bumpy in the beginning, right? It was bumpy. But most fans were like, give it time, give it 20, 25 games, 30 games. Let's see what it is. And now you're piling up like a lot of wins, right? You win the NBA Cup. You haven't lost 2 straight games since October. They haven't lost 2 straight games since October. Right? We pull up the standings again. Once again, appreciate you guys in the chat. Thanks for rocking with me. Appreciate all the members in here. Shout out to the members. We'll be posting another members only video probably Saturday, so make sure you guys tune into that. El Figgy says, I think Porty hit more free throws tonight than Mitch in the last 2 seasons. Games like tonight are games where our young guys can build from, right? Huck Porty, Jameson, even though he's on a 2-way, right? Diarra, guys, nights like tonight are exactly what we wanted to see last season, right? Not a mail-in game. Like, I wouldn't say the Knicks mailed this game in. I would say this was like a preseason-esque game coming into this game. Like, there was, like, no juice to this one, really, with the guys out. But I was interested to see the young guys. And we did. And they got playing time, and all of them did something really positive. Like, Diarra, Kolek, Huck Porty, Jameson, all of these guys contributed to a meaningful win in December, right? All these wins count the same. And this is what we wanted to see last season that we never got to see, right? Sometimes you got to lose the battle to win the war, right? That's all we said. Sometimes you got to lose the battle to win the war. These starters don't need to play 40-plus minutes a night and you win every game. We still won tonight, even with some of our main guys down. And it was by design. And I was okay with it because the NBA screwed They got to fix that, by the way. You win the NBA Cup, you're going to Vegas, to Indy, then back-to-back to New York. Hopefully they'll fix that. But in a night in December where you've been through the Cup, you've traveled a lot, you got contributions from the young guys, and I'm just proud that all of them contributed for a win, right? So shout out to them. Shout out to them. Elfie says, what did Coach Brown say to Pacome? I would like to know that too. I don't know exactly what he said to Pacome, but I think he was chewing him out because of a defensive mishap. Maybe the play was, I think D-Robert turned the ball over. And I don't know if it was a bad read offensively for Pacome, or he wasn't in his spot, or defensively he just wasn't aggressive enough on the contest on Indiana's layup that caused the New York Knicks to cause a timeout. But I think it was more of the defensive play. But Pacome just really hasn't been anything, right? That's been, quite frankly, a waste of a pick, right? And it sucks. It sucks, but here we are. Yeah, I just wanted to pull up the schedule for you guys and just look at the green on the screen, right? Let's look at the beautiful green on the screen. So, yeah, remember what I said? They haven't lost back-to-back games since October. Their last back-to-back loss was at Milwaukee, at Chicago. Man, that feels like ages ago. That was 2 months ago. Little less than 2 months, all right? But ever since the Chicago home game, they have been on a tear. Right? They have been on a tear. So after that Chicago home game, they were 2-3. Ever since they started the season 2-3, right? If I did quick math here, they are 17-4 ever since that game, if I did that math correctly. That is a, like, November was awesome for this team. You had the bad loss in Miami, which feels like a decade ago, right? But you win the NBA Cup. You beat Orlando 2 times in a row, right? You beat Orlando again, like a playoff atmosphere. You beat the Spurs, that don't count against your record, but wins you the cup. I hope they put the cup in, like, the Garden. Like, I hope we can walk through the Garden and see, like, the cup in a glass case or something. I'm sure they're going to put things around the Garden, like NBA Cup champions. I was one of the people, I tweeted this on the X page, that wanted the New York Knicks to hang the NBA Cup banner, because I feel like if you accomplish something and you go all out for this game and you fight your hardest to win this thing, and if the NBA is trying to grow the in-season tournament, I feel like it is an accomplishment for this franchise. And put up the damn trophy. Don't apologize for it. It's an accomplishment. You won the cup. You celebrate it. Put it up. Because in 10, 15 years, if this thing gets bigger and bigger, you know, which I think it will get to, it's nice to see that in the Garden, right? I'm not the type of person to, you know, look at something and be like, oh, it's the NBA Cup. Like, what is that? It was an accomplishment. But, guys, they're playing good basketball. And you got Philly, Miami, Minnesota, Cleveland on Christmas Day, right? Right? That's the next 4 games are good games against some good competition, right? Cleveland is playing like dog-ish right now. What is going on in Cleveland? At Minnesota, Miami has been reeling, right? And then Philly tomorrow on Prime Video again. So you're playing good basketball heading into the new year, and then at the trade deadline, we reassessed. We see what we need, right? We see what we need. Appreciate the sub. And we just go from there. But right now, you're noticing a trend here. You're noticing this Knicks team play together. This guy out, this guy steps up. This guy out, you step up. And you're seeing Tyler Kolek blossom in front of our eyes, which is really promising for his future. Because now I like, it's not only his vision, because we always knew that he was a gifted passer. It's just the dribble penetration allows like the offense to just open up. How he can get to the basket at his size and get into the lane allows the defender to overhelp, and he just dishes to an open Mikal, dishes to an open OG Anunoby, and it just relieves pressure off Jalen Brunson. It's awesome to see, man, and I'm just so happy that Tyler Kolek has been playing this way. Honestly. El Figgy says Thibs made the starters play a back-to-back against the Wizards. The Wizards last season, and JB had to play 51 minutes in that game. Crazy work. Yeah, man. Look, there was a night in, I think it was the Charlotte game, where the Knicks played a back-to-back, and Thibs refused to expand the rotation, right? And, like, he was talking to us like we were crazy. And it was nice like that, where I just wanted a new coach, because, you know, it's so refreshing to see just Mike Brown he played like 10 guys in the first like quarter. 10 guys played in the first quarter, and they all contributed. That's the thing. Like, they all contributed besides Pacome and besides Yabu, right? Yabu doesn't, we're not going to count Yabu for that. But, yeah, man, they're playing really good basketball right now. Really good basketball. And they got another game tomorrow versus Philly. I'm assuming that Karl-Anthony Towns will be back. Josh Hart will be back during that game. I'm assuming that those guys will be back. Mitchell Robinson will be back during that game. Again, it's against Philly. Philly's been playing some pretty good basketball lately, and it's a Friday night in the Garden, and you're gonna celebrate the cup, and it's gonna be it should be a good game, but the Knicks should win the game, and I'm excited to watch, and I'm excited to see that game. But hell of a game for the squad once again. JB, shout out to the squad, shout out to JB, shout out to Tyler Kolek, shout out to Jameson, man. As you can see, I'm happy. Joe Brown says, nah, Diawara was looking bad out there. I don't think so. I don't think Diawara was looking bad. Was there possessions where he was bad? Yes, the couple of bad turnovers, but so what? Like he was starting. The lineups, these guys never played together ever prior to tonight. So that's why you saw the slow start, and then that's why towards the end of the game you saw the guys close with Kolek and Clarkson. But I thought he did some good things. I thought he played some good defense at times. And look, was he perfect? No. Like, I don't think he looked bad, though. I think he has a promising future. I do. He's not good yet. It'll take him some time to get there, but you see it. Like, you see the motor. He's willing to learn. He's super young. And why not? Like, why can't that be our, maybe he takes the year 2 leap like Kolek has, right? But at least he's playing some this year, right? Like, he's not going to be in the playoff rotation or anything like that, but I thought he did some good things out there. So shout out to the squad. You're 19-7. 19-7. Got a game tomorrow. Jalen Brunson, game winner against the Indiana Pacers. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Once again, subscribe, like, all the good stuff. Happy holidays. Have a great night. I will be back tomorrow. Hit up the Instagram at Knicks Nation, on X at Knicks Nation, on TikTok at Knicks Nation _, and over here on YouTube. Shout out to you guys over on YouTube. I will be back tomorrow. So have a good night. Have a good Friday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Let's go, Knicks. Peace.
Brunson at 3. Bang! Jalen Brunson does it again!